Gather around, school brothers and sisters. This is Minnesota Sports Talk, and it's the drive. And I don't know how to work my own channel. Sorry about that. Let's go. Let's go, Minnesota Sports. You think I'd figure out how to do it by now? I already got 4 in the building. That's awesome. I was watching SK over on Purple and Scold Media. He was on fire, absolutely on fire. I was digging that, and then I was hitting live at the same time. I'm a mess. Hey, it's Victory Monday. I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely excited. If you're listening right now, I'm already gonna put this out here. Free drawing when I get to 3,000 subs. All you do is hit #skull, #skull, and I get to 3,000 subs. You get 5 entries on this show. I'm gonna give 5 entries away, and you just got to make sure that you are subscribed to Purple and Gold for Days and GBG Sports Podcast and Minnesota Sports Talk. So just #skull in the comment section and you're good to go. I'll plug this a couple times. Later today, I'm on PSF at 8 o'clock. Pro Sports Fans, the app brought by Sean Salisbury. I went live. I realized how horrible a sound I have in a sports bar. But hey, going live with PSF with Ali. Big Twitter personality, so check that out. We got things to talk about. It's a Victory Monday. I got some things to talk about. The KOC, I think people are ragging on KOC a little bit about the, again, the shape of the team and stuff. I think it's really hard to coach when you throw a pick 6 in the first drive. I really do. I think it's really hard to coach when you guys throw a pick 6. Purple Haze Podcast. What's up, man? I'm happy you joined. Make sure you put #skull. Let's get this going. I'm giving away the 5 entries in that autographed jersey. All right. So pick 6. I got some hell. I'm on my show last night, and I'm talking about the. I'm asking all the people in my show last night. I said, hey, I just opened up with the Kirk pick 6, and I said it was terrible, and he was late. We run that play a lot, so I think he might have been, we run that play a lot. It just common play, and they sat on it. Kirk was right. He was late, or he should have held on to it, TJ Hawkinson when he gets open, or just throw it out of the back of the end zone, whichever, but don't throw it late. Shout out to Roger, what's going on? Shout out to Skolden, what's going on? Purple Haze Podcast. I am feeling pretty good about the win. So people are like, Dave, or anybody is like, hey, we won bad. But it was a road game. We won by 8, and we won by running the clock out. How often do you see us with the ball at the end of the game, up by 8, running the clock out? Oh, amazing. That's honestly, I will take that. I had us win by 14. You throw away the pick 6, and I got us win by 14. I got us win by 15 then. So big. I was pretty happy that our defense showed up, man. Pretty happy our defense showed up. So I was excited about that. Just make sure you put a #skull in. I want to give 5 entries away to the autograph Justin Jefferson. I still haven't given the Adam Thielen away, so I got to get about 56 more subs and I give that away. But so I'm on the show last night, and I got 4 other people on there, or 3 other people on there at the time, and I had them talk about the pick. And then after I was done, and I talked about it, I said it was bad, and he was late, and he shouldn't have, you either got to decide to throw it right away or don't throw it at all. And he was late. So that was awful. Great play by the defender, though. And I could see TJ Hawkinson engage the defender. He slips off TJ and just steps in front of the ball to the house. I appreciate KJ Osborne's effort and Kirk's effort to try to go stop that. I don't know why that guy slowed up. He's going to outrun Kirk. Kirk had an angle, but he's so much faster than Kirk. I don't know why he just didn't go down. I think he wanted one of his blockers to have a chance at hitting Kirk, and that's why I think he let up. But I applaud the effort of actually going down there and trying to slow him up to give like KJ a chance. But I applaud the effort of the Carolina Panthers that ran down there with him. Student body blocking him. But I asked everybody in the show last night, what happened before that? What happened before that? Um, and that was we threw a touchdown to JJ. I don't know how many times I was talking about we need to be more creative in the red zone, and we need to do more crossing routes. And what did we do? Oh, and we need to do more play action. And I was on 2nd and 1. I'm live on PSF, or 2nd and goal. I'm live on PSF. We run play action, and we run a crossing route with JJ, and it's a freaking touchdown. Oh my gosh, I was so pissed. I was so pissed when I got called back, and then then we get a good run by Madison, and then that's when the pick six happens. Pick six doesn't happen unless it's like we compound our mistakes. We have 2 penalties on that drive. Kirk gets KJ, a couple other people told me this. I'm trying to go back and watch the play, but the throw to Addison, Kirk didn't get enough on it. People are telling me he got hit with it, but I can't confirm that. I thought I watched the play one more time, but I thought he just was going to his left and didn't get enough on it. But someone told me that Oliver bumped into him when he was throwing it, but I can't confirm that. And I'm trying to get NFL Plus to let me back in. For some reason, I lost access to NFL Plus, so I'm going to rewatch the game. But heaven forbid, don't hold. Alexander Madison was right there to clean up the block, so there was no reason for Oliver to hold. So I was like, I'm giving KOC some props there. He was creative, play action in an appropriate time, and we threw a touchdown to JJ callback. Anyways, wasn't happy with that. I complimented the offensive line for keeping them pretty clean early on in the game. I do. Offensive line pretty clean, but the same mistakes popping up with Ingram. I'm feeling iffy because I take the game like we had Chiefs with Cousins pick. We'd probably going to lose. I mean, Mahomes looked really bad. Well, he had some really bad throws too. Someone said he should have had like 5 picks. Yeah, so hopefully he's still got the yips. He's still got the yips. I think if we can bracket Kelsey, and the other receivers are just not that good. It's really weird. You get a really good quarterback and you only got one weapon for him. Running backs are pretty good. Receivers are average at best. Would their receivers even be our number 2 on our team? Would they even be a number 3 on our team? So we got that going for us. Madison O-line redemption game. Yes, it was. It's still Ingram's on the hot seat. Free Dalton Reisner. Free Dalton Reisner. Let's go. Harrison Smith was let's just talk about him all night. Harrison Smith was an absolute dog. In the chat, Hall of Fame, yes or no? Hall of Fame, HOF, yes, HOF, no for Harrison Smith. Tell me in the chat. Hall of Fame, yes or no? I don't think they're going to put him in a Hall of Fame first ballot because he's only got like 2 Pro Bowls, which is bullshit. But he's been a top 100 player a lot. Just respected player. It's total crap that he doesn't get to go to the Pro Bowl barely ever, but he's just been a stud. Hall of Fame, yes or no? Yeah, it was a late throw by Cousins. Talked about that. Those mistakes you make in the red zone with the Chiefs, you aren't going to win games like that. Well, I don't know if the Chiefs has got the steel curtain or anything, but yeah, I think any NFL team shows tape, especially if you run a play over and over again. Like, for instance, the Super Bowl, Russell Wilson picking the Super Bowl at the goal line, even though they should have ran it. I would kill my coach if they did that. 1st and goal. They ran a play that the Patriots were familiar with, and they just jumped right in front of it. We run that play a lot. And yeah, I guess it was the first touchdown we made when we ran it. We ran that play against the Indianapolis Colts last year for their first score of the game. So be more creative. You were right before that when you got it to Justin Jefferson, but be more creative down there and don't telegraph a play, don't telegraph a throw, don't throw it late. That helps. Davenport made a big dent yesterday. Someone called him Davin Poop. Well, and he changed his name back. Yogi says he's no longer Davin Poop, he's Davenport, and I think he looks like a monster out there. He's not elite by any means, but he is a athlete. He's big and intimidating. Not so much in interviews. That's what had us scary, but we are now probably pretty happy we got him the rest of the year, hopefully healthy. And honestly, it's probably smart. I think it was smart what they're doing with Bradbury is making sure he's 100% before you put him on the floor on the field. Just a reminder, Justin Jefferson jersey, just put hashtag Skull and make sure you're subscribed to Purple and Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast. And I'm also giving away the Adam Thielen. Sorry, the Adam Thielen pop. Little Adam Thielen pop there for my own stash. I've had it sitting up there the entire time I've been a podcaster, giving that away. So just hashtag Skull. I'm giving that away at $22.50. That's about 55 away. And then 3,000 subs, I'm giving away the jersey. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm keeping Ed Ingram on the field. Free Dalton Reisner. Asking for turnover or sack pressure. I think we need to still get after the quarterback more. Bryce Young, athletic, although put his head down and got sacked. He ran into sacks. There was so many times. You talk about Kirk having a bad day. Bryce Young had guys running across the field. He had a Justin Fields type of bad day. I know people want to talk about, oh my God, look how athletic he was and extending plays. But he literally tucked his head down with a receiver running across his face open, not wide open. The guy was trailing, but open. Just got to lead him twice at least. And he decided to run with it instead. And the guy was open, running across his face. Thielen on a corner route, wide ass open. He tucks it and runs. And then the Thielen could have had a touchdown on the last play of the game on the 4th down. Sacked. Didn't throw it to Thielen. Thielen did a post route, shook the safety wide ass open on the last play of the game for the Panthers on offense. He takes a sack. So you got to throw that. You got to know you got to know Adam Thielen's a good route runner, and that's your only attempt at getting to the end zone. You got to throw it up. He takes a sack. That's all I got to say. For all the crap Kirk's going to get about having a bad game, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young had 0. Bryce Young's kicker had more points than him. Bryce Young's defense had more points than him. Just put that into perspective. So Bryce Young did not have a good game. I'm sorry if anybody thinks that. He did not have a good game. He missed a lot of open people, and he got sacked. He sacked himself like 3 times. 4 times probably, but he got sacked 5 total. 22 Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame, yes or no? Yes or no? Hall of Fame. And I don't think people want free stuff. I got 0 entries in the hashtag Skull contest. All right. Let's go. Keep the optimism. Dylan, I am Mr. Optimistic. I am not purple for the win optimistic. I have a lighter shade of purple Kool-Aid. I just feel really good out of win. I feel really good about this team, mainly because our offense is going to throw a stinker out there. We could have had 3. JJ could have 3 touchdowns this last game. Fight me on it. Someone fight me on it. JJ could have 3 touchdowns this last game. It didn't happen. But what I So offense could have looked pretty good. It could have looked pretty good. Pick six totally erases everybody's good feeling about the game. And then the fumble where Ingram, I don't know. I don't want to block anybody. Let him get to the quarterback as fast as he can. Hits him in the elbow. He's trying to throw a 50-50 ball to Addison. I'm going to talk about that. 20 snaps out of 48 plays, Jordan Addison. He's regressing in percentage of snaps. Although he did almost get JJ killed by not blocking anybody. I don't know. Austin, no, Skolden makes a good point here. I was pretty impressed with the way Austin Schlottman was playing. I am. And I said that before the game on the show that I don't feel any different about Bradbury or Schlottman in there. What I get for Bradbury with his smarts and his whatever, I think I make up with the size of Schlottman. But this last game, I saw some videos of Schlottman and Kirk. Schlottman or Kirk, I don't know. The commentator attributed it to both of them of changing protections. And I have a lot more faith in Schlottman now than I did last year and I did before the season started. I thought in preseason he was looking terrible, but I think he's getting comfortable and with more playing time. So I'm feeling good about Schlottman. I'm feeling good about Cleveland. I'm feeling good about Darisaw, of course. Damn sure feeling about Brian O'Neill. He's having the best year of his life. The only guy I worry about is Ed Ingram right now. And you can fight me on it. Fight me. Ed Ingram, man. If we replace him with Dalton Reisner, at least if it's Dalton Reisner, I think he is. Who knows? He's, I don't know. Maybe he's not playing well in practice. I don't know. But if he's the same guy as he was and all the tapes I saw, then he should improve that offensive line. And I feel we'd have a pretty decent offense. You fix one dude. I'm telling you, Ingram missed a block on a second and 1, and we got knocked back. And it was all because of him. He misses block, and then because he misses block, he almost trips TJ Hawkinson, who's trying to get around the corner. And then the guy Ingram's supposed to block tackles Madison for a loss. And it wasn't just the letting his guy hit Kirk Cousins. I seen him fall down 3 times. So he fall down twice, and then he whiffed on a guy 3. It didn't affect the play at all. So you can't say, hey, it was Ed Ingram's fault on anything. But there were 3 plays where I seen him fall down twice and whiff on a block once. Not counting the Madison tackle for loss. What if we were running that way? And he caused the fumble, or his guy hit Madison or whatever. But that's the consistency you do not have with that Ingram. Then there's plays where he just looks like he's a truck mowing guys over. But Jesus, give me Reisner's pass protection any day. Yeah, not forgotten. Cam Akers looked awesome. Looked good, very good. I'm super happy with him. I would probably have been super happy with Ty Chandler, but at this point in their career, Cam Akers is probably an all-around better football player than Ty Chandler. So might have been an upgrade. But I feel if we can, let's say we re-sign or extend Cam Akers, I feel pretty good going in next year with Akers, Ty Chandler, and Madison. I really do. But this year it's nice to have him. He's a better blocker. He's more powerful. He's about the same, as powerful as Madison. He's a better receiver, and he's quicker. He's just faster than him. So it's a big upgrade. If they split carries, it's going to be something sick. But hey, shout out to Madison. Like another 90 some yards, 5 and something a carry. Really good back-to-back games. Hashtag Skull. We got 1 entry. Thanks. Hashtag Skull and 5 entries into Justin Jefferson jersey. I'm really only giving entries on the shows. Trying to do it on Twitter. I did it one day. There's a lot of entries, but most of the entries are coming from the shows when I give away the 5 on the show. So you really got a good chance of winning when I get to 3,000. Yeah, Young had you had bad day, but good job for Vikings taking advantage of it, though. Yes, for sure. What's up, Gary? Gary, what's up, man? How'd you feel about the game? I know we're not happy with the way we win, but I was telling this earlier. I don't know if you were listening. I was asked how I felt. I might as well say it for the rest of the people that came in. I was I was happy the fact that we had the ball at the end of the game and we ran out the clock and we were up by 8. So many times we're ending a play on defense with no time remaining or our whatever, but the fact that our offense is on the field and we're basically running out the clock, not necessarily victory formation. We threw a we Kirk rolled out and then ended the game throwing it out of bounds. It was funny that Adam Thielen was complaining that it was intentional grounding. uh But yeah, I felt good about that. The thing is, I felt good about was our defense stepped up and picked up our offense, allowing the offense to start clicking again. And I can't not. And I already talked about the pick six and how bad it was. So if you guys, you know, I want to talk about one good thing, and that was KOC dialed up a play right before the quarter, and it was planned, and he did it in 2 other games where they were going to try to draw the team off sides and then get a free play. And it worked at Philly. The draw them off sides worked, and then it worked, and then it didn't work with the Chargers because they called a timeout. The third time, touchdown Justin Jefferson. We got him off sides. We got a free play. We had KJ Osborne running a post route, sucked up the safety. Kirk looked to him, but then boom, threw the perfect pass to Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, back shoulder catch, only where he can catch it. That defender did not have a chance in hell. And the good thing is you're not sucked up against the sideline. He gave room for Kirk Cousins to throw to, and Kirk put it in the right spot. So hell of a good throw. The other touchdown, again, I already first 10 minutes of the game, I'm harping on how bad that pick six is. So the other one is Kirk can't move in the pocket. He has no mobility. He's a statue. The first touchdown to Justin Jefferson was him rolling out of the pocket and buying time and hitting Justin Jefferson. So shout out to that. And then the whole robot thing about him not being able to draw anybody off sides. He's done it twice now, which is cool, against Philly and this one ended up in a touchdown. So that is good that we have that in our pocket because it'll come up big and a big point. And then honestly, that was a big point. If we don't score a touchdown there, they might kick a field goal and beat us. But so scoring the touchdown was huge and just a great play by KOC. I can complain about him all I want in his conservative play calling on occasion. For instance, we throw the pick six, and then the next drive, we run twice in a row and then give Kirk 3rd and 5. He checks down. Nobody's open. Checks down. Who knows? Maybe there's someone he could throw it up 50-50 ball to. But again, two runs in a row right after we throw the pick six, and that kind of sucked. The second and 1, and we're in shotgun, and we hand it off deep, a deep run play, and we run pull guards. Great creativity. Ingram misses the block, gets blow up. Just do play action and take a chance on 2nd and 1, for heaven's sake. You did it in the first drive at the goal line for a JJ touchdown that got called back. So give me some, and I was happy that we went back to play action because I thought it wasn't nearly enough in the Chargers game. So little shout out. I think KOC is trying new things. He showed me more play action. He showed me a crossing route to JJ in the end zone for more creativity. He showed me the smart call on the end of the third quarter. So I was a little happy with some stuff. The run plays were creative. There was a lot of polling. There was a lot of delayed handoffs, and and it allows the runner to see where the blocks are being held, so that helps them. So there's a lot of good things I saw in the running game. A lot of good things. All right, Dave, it's a W. I'm pumped. Cool, Gary. The Mellow Show, facts. Thanks. Hey guys, the Mellow Show. I don't know if you can find his YouTube with that, but go check him out. He's gonna appear on a show with me, and I'm glad to have him. We're gonna meet here in about 32 minutes, and we're gonna talk about um going on under the lights. So I'm pretty happy about having him on. I still only got one entry. Come on, hashtag skull. All you got to do is type in hashtag skull, and you are entered to win 5 entries to get a Justin Jefferson jersey. All you have to do is be subscribed to Purple and Gold for Days GG Sports Podcast. Mello, are you subscribed to these two dudes? Purple and Gold for Days is the other co-host that you're going to be on the show with me, so make sure you check him out too. And then GG Sports Podcast, of course. Yeah, he's being open to new schemes. I just think I think he's being more creative with the running game the last 2 games. I'm pretty happy with it. And that was my big complaint about him last year. Gary, if he doesn't get defensive player of the week, it's a travesty. Absolute freaking travesty. All right, we got 3 entries. Good job, guys. Yeah, GG Sports Podcast. It's Jamie and Casey. Really good entertainment, man. They're good guys. They quibble a little bit now and then because they disagree on some things, but they are 100% Skull Brothers. Purple to the core. Yeah, all right. Hashtag show. I got 4. All right, Dylan's in the house. Glad to have you. Again, you guys, if you guys didn't, if you weren't here, I was saying is Hitman is Harry the Hitman. It's Harrison Smith, Hall of Famer. I'm not talking about first ballot. They don't like Vikings. They're not going to put a Hall of Famer in there. A Vikings Hall of Famer. They might not even put Adrian Peterson in their first ballot. They're so biased against us. They wait till our guys are ready for the grave before they put us in there. So, what do you guys think? Harry the Hitman, is he going to be a Hall of Famer? I want to hear it. HOF, Hall of Fame. What do we got? Mello, it's an awesome show. I appreciate it, man. Oh, Gary's telling Mello, yeah. Yeah, he's a pretty much a regular on One Bar and Lupagus. He's associated with them. I didn't know that until I started talking to him on Twitter. I'm too busy watching all the Purple and Skull media stuff that I don't. I love One Bar and Lupagus was the first, probably that Purple for the Win and Realistic Randy were like the 3 guys, and then I came across Rap, and then the rest is history. Harry is a first ballot Hall of Famer. The only reason, Mello, they're not going to say first ballot because of the limited Pro Bowls he's been in, which is bull crap. He should have been in every Pro Bowl, maybe except for 3 seasons at the most, but 2. And all the rest of them, he should have been in the Pro Bowl, and he is just robbed constantly. He's in the top 100 players all the time. It's just crap that they would hold him out first ballot. I'm still pissed what they did to Tingelhoff. What they did to Tingelhoff was ridiculous. The fact that Scott Studwell's not in, Joey Browner's not in, and one of the Purple People Eaters not in. I forget which one. Marshall's in. Is Marshall in? Which is the Purple People Eater that's not in? The guy that ran it the wrong way. I apologize. It's escaping me right now. I'm a bad Viking fan for not knowing. But yeah, there's 3 guys that need to be in the Hall of Fame that are retired right now that are still eligible. First ballot. In the zone, in the house. Hashtag skull. Awesome. Hashtag Skull giving away Justin Jefferson jersey and Adam Thielen Funko Pop. You just got a hashtag Skull Purple Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast, Minnesota Sports Talk. I appreciate it, guys. A little later, I'm gonna be on with Ali, just so you guys know, on PSF. I would appreciate some guys show up. I didn't have anybody on the Monday show last week, so it's just me and Ali talking. So this every Monday, 8 p.m., I'm gonna be on PSF with Ali. I may be on a second time, don't know. I'm talking to Nicole about it. But what do we got here? Yeah, Jim Marshall. So I said Marshall, right? So I was on the right track. Jim Marshall was the only one we're talking about went on the other direction of the field. Yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame. He was also has the most sacks out of all of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Ali is the coolest. You know Ali? That's cool. Tell me in the chat, how do you know him? Is it from Twitter? Because he's big on Twitter. I actually met him in person at, I think, Skullfest, and we didn't really talk. We didn't really talk. What else? Did you guys see that Murphy is saying he's going to put, the Vikings are going to put hands on Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift's not going to like seeing it? Why do you need to do that? Why have any bulletin board material? Why have any? And Murphy, you're coming off the Chargers game, and you're talking, and you get one win, and now you're talking about handling Kelce? Killing me. What do you guys think about talking shit to the other team before the game happens? We used to not do that, but now we were 1-4, and we're talking shit to the Super Bowl champions. We gotta know the room. Another dude gets asked. Ivan Pace Jr. I posted this on Twitter. Ivan Pace Jr. gets asked, "Hey, can you sack Mahomes?" And he goes, "They send me after, and I'm sacking Mahomes." Yeah, what we need to do, 1-4 team, is talk crap to the Kansas City Chiefs. Jesus Christ! Oh man, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. If we were 3-1 right now, I'm like, talk all the crap you want. 1-3, not so much. Oh my gosh. Hey, Barber, thanks for sticking with me again. PSF, me and Barber are closer than we ever were. Hey, and I'm gonna make sure in your comments, I know you put out that you made sure I knew you're a Barber 1975. So honestly, guys, anytime you comment on one of my shows, it's one entry into the contest. So, like if I do a show tomorrow, like my daily content that's recorded, if you comment, and I say it in the show, if you comment, you're gonna get an entry. So Barber, thanks for telling me. I'll let you know that you're getting that entry. And then tonight, Barber, I'm also on PSF at 8:00 Eastern, 7:00 Central. But before that, I'm talking the Mellow Show about coming on Under the Lights. We're gonna have a powwow on StreamYard, and we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do to spice up. Like, it's not spicy enough. The Under the Lights. What do we got here? Gary Mello, you'll subscribe after the show. Yeah, thanks, Gary. Gary, this guy's got a bright future. I don't know anybody. I think he's younger. He has a vision greater than all of us of what he wants to accomplish. He graduated from Full Sail. You probably didn't online, but Mello, you probably didn't know this, but I lived a mile from Full Sail's campus when I lived in Orlando. I literally drove by it on the way to work. A mile from, maybe even less, a mile from my apartment in Orlando. So it's known to be a really good school. So I bet you know your shit now. Yeah, Minnesota Sports Talk. Let's share the brand. This guy's already pumping me up. I like him. He's a keeper. Yep. What do we got? So I'm gonna make sure I don't run over it because I'm gonna probably have to cut. I'm gonna keep going here a little but for a little bit, but I gotta mind the time because me and the Mellow Show are gonna talk. Yeah, Dylan. Hey, everybody subscribe to the Mellow Show. Follow him on Twitter. Hey, Mellow Show, put your Twitter handle in the comments. Put your Twitter handle in the comments so everybody can follow you there too. I'm trying to get as many people to follow the Mellow Show. And we can talk about how to grow your Twitter handle. I'm sure you'll be amazing at it. Oh, let's talk about it. So yeah, Pace is talking crap. Murphy's talking crap. I can't wait to see. I know Harrison Smith's not going to do something stupid like that, but what we can do, I think, is, and I talked about this earlier, is bracket Kelsey as much as we can to take him out of the play. Hit him as much as we can in the 5 yards, and hopefully none of those other receivers can catch like they did against the Lions. And hopefully Mahomes is still struggling. It's not a good year for top quarterbacks except for Herbert, and he's he's 2-2 right now. I think they won this week, but you got Burrow has 2 touchdowns on the year. Did you guys know this? That their top 3 receivers, the number 1 receiving core in the NFL, according to like everybody, has 540 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson has 543 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he should have 5. The fumble out of the back of the end zone and the one called back in the first drive of the game. We still haven't scored in the first quarter of NFL football. We are doing the exact opposite. This is like the reverse 2022 year. We scored almost like every drive. We outscored every team in the first quarter and the fourth quarter, but we're the last in the league in second and third. This year, first quarter, we can't score. Turnovers. All I can say about it. 12. We got 11 on the year. 11. What do we got here? Kirk Daniel Cousins. Is that his middle name? I guess I didn't know that. What do we got? Mahomes does not have the wide receiver options. Of course, yeah. It's like cupboards are bare. Cupboards are bare, and will it be because he's now the highest $53 million a year? Cupboards might be bare for a while because look how the receiver, like, they're not going to be a Justin Jefferson coming on his team anytime soon. Because how can you pay him 53 and Justin Jefferson like 36 million? So his cupboards might be bare for a while, and that's why they don't have that's why they don't have the cheetah anymore. Barber, hopefully B-Flow will mix up the defense again. I 100% agree, and I didn't do an apology video on him, but I did make an apology in my video this morning. About my 5 winners and 5 losers. And the biggest point I made is that he did mix it up. He did make adjustments. He didn't blitz as much. He blitzed the right amount. Maybe a little, even too much. But because there's a couple of times I'm like, why are we blitzing this rookie on 3rd and long? And I'm like, let him throw a pick. Don't let him use his legs, because that's what he's about. This dude's like 30, was last in the league in quarterback rating. He was last in the league in yards per attempt. He was having a bad year. I don't know if we needed to come after him as much, but we did come after him less than we did Herbert, and we still didn't really get to him. He ran into sacks. He tucked his head down. There's receivers open just right in front of his face. Thielen on a corner route. Thielen in the last play of the game on a post route beat our safety. Got faked out of his ass. Beat our safety. Totally would have been a touchdown if he throws it. Sack. Yeah, he had a bad game. Both Chiefs and Bengals both look gettable. Bengals look real gettable. The kicker again outscores Joe Burrow. The kicker on the other team outscored Joe Burrow. So, yeah, Burrow's not having a good year. Both receivers less yardage than Justin Jefferson. And I don't know if you saw it, but Jamar Chase was not happy. They they asked him if he was open, and he goes, "I'm always effing open." Not an endearing remark. Uh, I know we all love Joe Burrow, and I do too. He's one of my favorite guys in the NFL. But call a spade a spade. He's not having a good year. Big disappointment. I know, calf injury. So Kirk Cousins last year played with no, not being able to breathe because of his his ribs, and try throwing with bruised ribs. It's not fun. Uh Dylan, I'm looking now. Is it the one that is blue? What are we looking at here? Hey, I appreciate that, Dylan. Don't trust me, but in this case, do Mello. I haven't even met him yet, other than Twitter and us texting, and he told me his vision, and I'm like, I want to be a part of it. I want him to be a part of us, and we'll see what he got. I got some surprises for you, Mello. I don't think you're thinking. I don't think you're thinking of the type of involvement I want to give you an opportunity to partake in as far as running a show. Uh, if I'm a, I'll do what you want, but I got a suggestion you're probably gonna like. Hey, if you're new, if you just joined, I got free Justin Jefferson autograph jersey at 3,000 subs. All you have to do is hashtag Skull, subscribe to Purple and Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast. Okay, Purple and Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast. All right, and all you have to do hashtag Skull. I got 5 entries. Everybody in here that I've seen is eligible. The only people are not are the GG boys and Justin. So anybody else is. It's a, you know what? People do. It's funny. There's less involvement on the day after a victory or the day of the night of a victory, but oh my god, the participation after a loss is crazy. I want to change things, man. Let's get together and celebrate wins. I know you guys do. I know you guys like it. But yeah, let's get together and celebrate wins. I mean, I was at the downtowner in Fort Lauderdale. Jay is the president of the Miami Vikes fan club. He was supporting me like crazy. He was telling people to come up and get interviewed by me. It was fun. I had a really good time. It was nice to be around just absolute fans getting together to watch the game. And the whole time that I'm on the Miami section because I overflow seating, and the Miami Dolphins are getting their ass handed to them. Was it 48-28 or I don't know what it was, but it was bad. So I had to deal with that. Dan Anderson. Yep. I got 7 entries now. Thanks, guys. Okay. Cool. Everybody. You know what? Mello, you can actually go, if you haven't already, Mello, go and put your Twitter handle in, but also feel free to add your URL to your YouTube channel in the comment section. Just go ahead and do that. I don't care. I don't care. If people come on and put their, hey, come watch me, I don't delete them. I don't kick them out of the chat. If they're a real person and they have a real YouTube channel, I'll check it out, and I'll go ahead, post it in my comment section. I'll be like that 100% of the time. I know what it was like having 16 subscribers and 20 views on a show. Well, actually, it was never that bad. It seemed like even early on, with 15, 16 subscribers, I was still getting 80 to 100 views on my shows. I actually had more than I do now. But It's going through a little bit of a lull, but the live sessions, man, really picking up. All the viewers, it's really fun. And I didn't go live. I wasn't a live guy until just 2 shows a week. Now I'm gonna try to do this every day at 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. So I'll try to mix. I'll try to bring something new every day, guys. Thanks for listening. All right, in about 5 minutes, might be checking in to see about talking to Mello. Under the lights is going to be me, Justin, and Mello. I don't even know if he knows. Oh yeah, I think I told him that we're going to bring Mello on, and then GG Sports Podcast and me, the Skull Experience on Wednesday. Me and Rap on Purple and Scold Media on Tuesday nights. Pretty good. Pretty good lineup I got going. And every day, Monday through Friday, I'm going to try to do the drive at 5 o'clock. There might be a day where I can't do it, but I was just going to do it one day a week. And then I thought, oh, let me do it Monday and like Thursday. And now I'm like, you know what? It's not taking that much time. I love talking to you guys. I'm going to do Monday through Friday. Let's do it. And honestly, we're bringing more people in. There's not a lot of listeners today, but the last one I did on Friday, I had a lot of new people that I had never seen before. So and honestly, you guys are so welcoming in the chat. Pretty cool. Now, before I run the contest, I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Hashtag Skull. Free drawing at 3,000 subscribers. And then you got the Adam Thielen Funko Pop at 2250. So in about 50 more subs, I'll be giving that away. And 2,500, I'll give something away. And 2,750, I'll give something away. And then 3,000. As long as you're subscribed to Purple and Gold for Days, GG Sports Podcast and me. All right. My thoughts of going into the KC game is they're vulnerable. They are vulnerable. They have not played to their capability. It might be because of personnel. It might be because of the offense and the receivers. It just might be that. It might be that. That's got to be. It might be the reason. You just don't almost lose to a Zach Wilson led Jets. You just don't. You don't do that. So I feel great about that. Now, let's say we pull that game out. Now we're 2-3. We beat the Bears. We're 3-3. Holy crap! Right? Then San Francisco. I got that as a loss. Probably no matter what. They're just the real deal. And then you're playing then you're 3-4, and then you're playing the Packers. You're 4-4. What a change in the seasons. Now for me, if we go 2-5, we lose both of the Chiefs, beat the Bears, and then beat the Packers, and that means so we beat the Bears, we lose to the Chiefs, lose to San Fran. That makes us 2-5. 3-5, we beat the Packers, and then you're looking at the rest of the season with the only we thought Cincinnati was going to be tough. They're not, and then we're in the Lions twice. So the Lions twice, split with them. That's 8-1. That's 8-1. And we're going to lose to somebody else that we shouldn't. Okay, that's 7-2. We'll add those up. That's 10-7. You can even win this North Division with the 10-7 record right now, I think. But hey, let's steal one of these games and put 11-5 in range. Right now, I think 10-7's in range. But win against the Chiefs, then you're talking about 11-5. And that's just one off what I was, or 11-6. Sorry, 11-6. I say 11-5, 11-6. But all right, I'm gonna pull up the contest. Oh, you know what? I don't have it pulled up yet. Let me pull that up really quick. All right. Share screen. All right, doing that. All right. So You got a hashtag skull. Here's your last opportunity. S- Yeah, give me skull predictions. Give me smack and cheese. Let's do it. Hey, smack and cheese, put in a hashtag skull. I got 8 entries right now. I need 9. Go do it. Hashtag skull, purple and gold for days, GG Sports Podcast, Minnesota Sports Talk. You hashtag skull, you'll be entered to win. The 5 entries to win the Justin Jefferson jersey. Also, you're eligible for all my drawings between now and then. And even if I throw in a few here and there. But right now I got the Adam Thielen Funko Pop, which is right behind me. And I'm going to do this. I got a couple people just jumped in. Oh yeah, I got 9 entries. Got hashtag skull. Couple people just jumped in. I'm giving away a free drawing at Justin Jefferson when I get to 3,000 subs. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Well, who's gonna win? Bandito won again. That's the second time, man. I think Bandito won the 10. Or he might. I know he won before. Somebody won 10 for me one game. I'm keeping track of them too. As you're winning, I'm going in there. I'm keeping track of them. I'm gonna put your name. Sweet. I'm gonna put your name in. I'm gonna assign your name a number, and I'm gonna put like if you got 20 entries and you're number 1, I'm gonna put 1 on 20 different coupons, and I'm gonna just pull your name out of a hat. And I'm keeping at as someone keeps adding and adding and adding. I'm gonna be adding and adding coupons. So I appreciate it. Smack and cheese, yeah, Gary, I love the name too. Hey, smack and cheese. I want you on my shows all the time, man. So I do Tuesdays. I do Tuesdays at 6:30 Central, Wednesdays at 6:30 Central. Okay? And I'm here every day, Monday through Friday. Maybe I'll miss a day here and there, but Monday through Friday, the drive, and we'll at 5 o'clock Central. Sometimes I'll go longer, but tonight I can't because I got to jump on with. I've gone an hour and a half before, but today I had to cut it short because I'm gonna be talking to the Mellow Show, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna put on a good show on Tuesday. Okay? Why do I keep doing that? Okay, subscribe to Purple and Gold for days. What do we got? A last comment here. Oh, I got a comment on video too, right? No, you don't have to. You can though. Anytime you comment on the video, I will add a. But yeah, if you guys want to comment on this video after the fact, that's an entry. Anytime you comment on one of my videos going forward, because I recap them at the end of the day. So the next day, I will look to see who commented, and I'll add a entry. So yeah, if you guys want to comment afterwards, you can. But you know what? Make sure on the way out, you do me a favor and Hulk smash the like button. Help me Hulk smash the YouTube algorithms and ring the bell. And that's to turn on your notifications. If you're on your phone, it's under subscribe. And you know what? Cue the music.